Yo. I think I accidentally hit live when I was supposed to do it in like 5 minutes. Okay. Well, I guess we're starting now then. Yo! Yo! Yo, there's my Newberts. Newberts, assemble! Yo, I was meant to start the stream 5 minutes later. This is a little too early, but whatever. Whatever. We've now started. Yo, yo, yo. Yo. How's everyone doing? Loopcut Dev, Schools, Lazy Gamer, Mr. Him, Calcium, Subspace XD, YouTube, Yusuf, Python Duck, Alec Gaming YT, X4N, Nor, Naruto. Yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? How's it going? How's it going? Happy 100k subs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We've reached the 6 digits. And just to show you that I'm not lying, just hold on. It was over here. Yes. I'm late. I'm so sorry. I'm late. Why am I late, chat? Why am I late to such an important event? Such an important milestone. I shouldn't be making any excuses. This is one of the biggest milestones any YouTuber can ever reach, and I just slept through it. So first of all, let me explain how. Oh crap! I'm already seeing people unsubscribing. No, this is not good. No, this is not good. Okay. Anyways, so last night I looked at my subscriber count. It was like 99,800, and I made a prediction as to whether I was going to reach 100,000 during my sleep or the morning after. And unfortunately, it was while I was asleep. So by the time I woke up, it was like 100,050 or 100,070. So I did not get to see it, but at least we all get to celebrate it on the same day. So I guess that's that's one way we can make up for it. So just wanted to let you guys know about that. I'm going to move this aside. I don't want to start a mass unsubscribe movement. I mean, even if we were to do that, we're now at 100,265. So not everyone's gonna be able to. Even like in the stream, if everyone were to unsubscribe right now, we'll still be at 100,000. So, in order for us to go back down to 99,000, you guys are gonna have to invite some people to unsubscribe. But even then, you should not do that. Please do not do that. I just got a £6 donation from Loopcut. Thanks to you, I could make my dreams. Wait, yeah, thanks to you, I can make my dreams. Thank you so much. You are very welcome. Thank you for the donation. Okay, I can see you all got some questions already. But I do plan to not make the stream very long. I kind of just want to talk about some stuff, update you guys on what's been going on. I've not been very active with my upload schedule because I've just been working on stuff behind the scenes that I haven't really been able to talk about on this channel yet. So rest assured, I'm still working on stuff. It's just things have been a little slow. And I made an announcement earlier today showcasing that I got 100,000 subscribers on my Discord server, and everyone was so happy for the fact that we reached 100,000. So much so that this is the most active I've ever seen my Discord server in a really, really long time. There's like multiple people chatting in general. And I've never seen my server be that active in a long time. But then again, I'm not even active in my own server that much, so that's kind of on me. But yeah. Kalen, when Game Jam? Well, we had one in June. I said a couple months ago we were going to have 2 Game Jams this summer, but that ended up not happening because, you know, circumstances have changed. So there's not going to be a second game jam this summer, unfortunately. Sorry to tell you about that, but next game jam is probably going to be sometime later this year. But I cannot confirm for certain if that actually is the case or not. Hey, Brawl Battle, what game are you in? Good question. This is not the tutorial... Wait, what was I trying to say? The Cozy House place that I usually am a part of. Here, I'll turn my joins on in case you guys want to play the game through my account. Or you guys can just find me. I don't know. Alright. Pat Pace. How's it going? I recognize you. The Orr Brothers. Hello. Ray, how's it going? The Newbie. Yo, Brawl Dev. I spent 30 days of my summer learning scripting. That is right, bro. Okay, you're spending your summertime wisely. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think a lot of you guys are going back to school because summertime is coming to an end, because it's like almost the end of August. So that's only my guess, but yo, donation from T. 100k is well deserved. You've helped me and so many people a lot, and I'm very grateful for you being here for all of us. Let's go for 200k. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're here. Okay, like everyone who's watching the stream right now, you all are the under 100k gang. And soon, I don't know how soon we're gonna reach the next big milestone, but let me tell you, getting to 100,000 subscribers was not easy. A lot of luck was involved, and a lot of grueling, tiring moments have had to be went through. I can't even speak, but yeah, there was just so much. It's a lot to really process and think about. I'm trying to put into perspective what 100,000 people look like. 100,000 is a lot of people. So yeah. I hope you guys are enjoying this Sunday. I sure am. I don't plan to spend too much time today because I got somewhere to be. But all right. I figured that one thing that I wanted to show you guys before I do any like Q&A stuff is just take a step back, and I want to help paint a picture as to my YouTube journey, because I think for a lot of us here who've started either recently watching me or who have been part of the channel for a really long time, I have a story. Like Brawl Dev did not just randomly spawn in on YouTube and started making a whole bunch of videos for no reason. I want to explain and kind of like go through what it was like to go from 0 subscribers to 100,000. Just to, I don't know, maybe inspire some of you if you are planning to start a YouTube channel or anything of that sort. So, first of all, let's address the elephant in the room. When I started Brawl Dev, I was depressed, so let's make that a factor into it. So, it was October, what was October? Yeah, 10, 2023. So I was in college, third year of college, and I decided that I wanted to make tutorials to teach people Roblox game development. And so that's exactly what I did. If you want to see what the line for like total subscribers was like, I started in October 2023. I reached about 1,000 subscribers faster than you would expect. I reached 1,000 subscribers in like the first month when I started. So the graph kind of looked something like this. So we reached 1,000, and then there were multiple breakthroughs in my channel where there were many points in my channel where it was slow, but then there were also other points where I gained so many subscribers at a really fast rate. So if we keep going here, I think one of the biggest turning points on my channel was definitely the summer of 2024. That's when I created the beginner scripting tutorial guide. Then we go into the winter of 2000. Yeah, it was like the end of 2024 winter, and then it's summer of 2025. It looks something like this. So year one, this is where it started. then we have like the end of year 1, then we have the middle of year 2. Wait, sorry, I got that mixed up. The middle of year 1, end of year 1, then the middle of year 2. And like, this is just me right here. You know, this is good old Brawl Dev. Got the hat, kind of like go on this roller coaster of a journey. This is a journey, right? All of you guys, whether you've started watching from the very beginning or if you picked up on the channel later, later in the journey, this is kind of what it looks like, you know? I don't know what I'm trying to show here. I'm sorry. This is, like, I'm wasting all of your guys' time. What I was trying to explain here was whether you started following through with this journey that I started back in October of 2023, either in the beginning or if you just subscribed recently, thank you. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. Thank you. Like, I really can't believe that 100,000 of you could watch a channel of some guy who yaps about Roblox game development, and especially scripting, which to a lot of people, it's a really boring thing to learn. So the fact that I've been able to move 100,000 of them, or even more, because subscriber count doesn't mean everything when it comes to how many people that have watched my videos or have been influenced by what I've been able to put out on the channel. That doesn't make up the whole thing. But regardless if you are subscribed or if you're not subscribed and you do watch my channel, or if you don't watch my channel, this is like the first stream that you're seeing of me. It doesn't matter. I'm just so surprised I've been able to make this much of an influence on so many people. And now that we're 22 months into this journey, it's so crazy to like look back and see everyone's lives who I've changed. And you know, I've seen success stories of people saying that they've watched my tutorials and they have gotten they've gotten a lot of success because I was part of their journey to help them learn scripting, or maybe even motivate them to make videos, you know? Or sorry, not videos, I mean Roblox games. That's kind of just what I wanted to say. I just wanted to do this stream just to reflect on everything that's happened these past 22 months. Like, 22 months. Like, can you think about how short 22 months is when it comes to becoming a successful YouTuber to get 100,000 subscribers? There are some people who take a very long time. Like, I think Mr. Beast, it took him like 5 or 6 years, or even 7 years for that matter, to get to 100,000 subscribers. And I was able to do that in less than 2 years. 22 months. Oh, by the way, I know all of you guys are... Okay, so some of you is questioning about the play button. Yeah, I'm really excited for the play button. Like, I checked the eligibility for YouTube for the verification check mark. Like, I'm really excited to get that verification check mark, but I think to YouTube it hasn't registered yet that I actually have 100,000 yet, so I can't request verification just yet. And I need to figure out how to get that silver plaque. I really need that silver plaque. I need to hang that up in my room. I need to not show it to anyone, because I'm not going to be showing my face anytime soon. Or maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, sorry, if any of you guys came to this stream expecting a face reveal, that is not happening. Bro created a new generation of pro scripters. Yes, sir. That is correct. And I'm actually really glad that a lot of people who do come into my channel to watch my tutorials, I think a lot of them do understand what my intention is to try and get people to learn scripting and game development, to have fun with the process rather than, you know, do it just because they can earn as much money as possible because they see these top Roblox developers making hundreds of millions of dollars every year. They're trying to chase those results, even though when they try to get into game development, it's actually a lot tougher than they thought. And then they give up because all they were trying to chase was the results. By the way, what I'm saying here is kind of like a foreshadow to my next video that's going to be coming out on the channel. So later this month, I actually do have another video coming out. I know it's been a while since my last video's been out, but I've been trying to find a system or like a schedule to make videos and upload them on a consistent basis. Ever since I got my new editor, he's been really good. So we've just been trying to figure that out. And now we finished the next video, and it's going to be coming out later this week. So I'm excited for you guys to watch it. It's going to be a really good one. The Straight, you are my savior. Thank you. I'm watching your videos right now. Yo, Samuel, tell me which episode you're watching. The Ray casting video was peak. It indeed was. I tried to make it as high quality as possible, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Holy crap, I just finished your tutorial. Which one did you finish? I don't get people how learn how to script without your videos. I do not know. What did people do before I came into the picture? Before I started making tutorials. What was there? Brawl Dev videos are like the only good resource out there. Yeah. Brawl Dev is the legend. Heck yeah. Your explanations are just, they're just fire, and they're peak. Thank you. Yeah, I don't really have too many plans for what I want to do for this stream. It's as I said, I just wanted to sort of celebrate with you guys because I wasn't able to celebrate it earlier today because, you know, I was asleep. So I didn't get to see the number turn from 9,999 to 100,000. I didn't get to see it, unfortunately. But it is what it is. So going back to what I was saying before about the journey and like where I started and everything, there are a lot of people, funny enough, a lot of people who watch my videos don't even know that when I started Brawl Dev, I actually had a channel that was prior to this one. And the reason that my beginner scripting tutorial guide was actually better than a lot of other beginner scripting tutorial guides is because that was like a remake of an older version of the beginner scripting tutorial guide. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So, obviously my oldest video is this video right here. It's a really cringe 15-minute video titled By Mission. Kind of just explains the purpose of why this channel exists. And you might notice that I started with the advanced scripting tutorial guide, which is kind of strange. Usually most people start with the beginner's guide. And that's because I had an older channel. Okay, some of you guys actually know. Brawl Battle. Yeah, some of you guys already know it. Brawl Battle was my older channel. So this channel is... It's honestly Unk status. Because my oldest video on this channel is from 11 years ago. So I started YouTube a really, really long time ago. It's just when I started Brawl Dev, I decided to make a brand new channel specifically for Roblox game development. Like I recently tried the whole YouTube thing back around the time I started Brawl Dev, so it was like early 2023. But as you can see, something here looks a little familiar. This style of content. This was my beginner scripting tutorial guide from 2023 on my older channel. So this one feels like a scripting tutorial guide that isn't very fleshed out. I was kind of just inside of Studio and I was just yapping about all these beginner scripting concepts. And this is basically where it all started. So for any of you who never knew, I actually had an older channel that's probably older than some people watching this right now. This was 11 years ago. And so basically what happened was in early 2023, I decided to make content again. And then I made my beginner scripting tutorial guide, and I was like, I actually like dev content. But then I went through some sort of period where I wasn't exactly happy with my current situation that I was going through IRL. And then I decided that out of all the content that I really liked from my older channel, I actually really liked teaching people Roblox game development. So I'm like, all right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a new channel, and this one is going to be specifically for Roblox game development. And so that's what I did. So on Brawl Battle, I made a video titled My Mission. I made it very clear what I wanted to do for the channel. I wanted to cultivate and raise a new generation of like-minded Roblox developers who want to challenge their creativity and create stuff with the tools given to them. And I'm basically the person who is able to teach these people who have big aspirations and want to create really cool things to know how to actually use the tools. And what I decided to do was I recreated not recreated, but I continued from my beginner scripting tutorial guide, and I started with the advanced scripting tutorial guide. That's why, if you were wondering, my advanced scripting tutorial guide seems older, or my teaching style is not as good compared to this beginner scripting tutorial guide, because this one came out before the remake. Wow. And then after some time, for the longest time actually, I had like 25 episodes in the advanced scripting tutorial guide, and during that time I was telling people, hey, I have a beginner scripting playlist on my older channel, you should go watch that instead if you want to learn the basics. And then comes the advanced one. But then I decided it's actually really weird to have one playlist on a different channel and then another playlist on another channel. So I was like, okay, I think the smart move here would be to just recreate my beginner scripting tutorial guide, which is what I did. I literally took my beginner's guide from 2023 and I just recreated it. But I made it even better. So after that, my channel this was one of the big turning points of my channel. This is like where my channel really started taking off for obvious reasons. Like when I started the channel, I was uploading videos every like 3 or 4 days. Like I was really consistent. I was really pushing to make these tutorials for you guys to watch. And I think when I started my beginner scripting tutorial guide, I had like 8,000 subscribers. So I made episode 28 on the advanced scripting tutorial guide on time. Around this time, I had 8,000 subscribers, and then I decided to recreate it. And so that's what I did. So we fast forward to summer of 2024, and now I was uploading a beginner scripting episode every like 3 days, because I was literally I was copying Brawl Battle. Okay, like I see some of you guys in the chat, you guys are saying bro copied Brawl Battle. Okay, I will admit it, I copied Brawl Battle. This is what I had to do. I didn't want people to go to a different channel to watch the beginner's guide whenever they wanted to know the basics. So that was one of the big turning points. And then another big turning point was it was just the fact that my channel performs really well during specific times of the year. So the winter time is really popular, and also the summertime is really popular for people to learn Roblox scripting. Oh my god, I'm getting comments saying stop copying yourself, beef with Brawl Battle. Maybe I should do a diss track on Brawl Battle. But yeah, I think that's kind of like the general rundown of my channel. There's been so many things that I'm never gonna forget during my time here. I've been able to meet a lot of really cool people, like friends and people inside the Roblox game dev community. Like I had the opportunity to be able to meet people who are pretty big in the space because of this channel. And another thing because of this channel, I got to host some really cool stuff, like as a lot of you guys know, I have hosted a bunch of game jams on my channel. I think there's 5 now. I've also been able to create some games on the side as I was working on these videos on my channel. And just knowing that with all this knowledge with Roblox game development, because I've been making Roblox games for a very, very long time, knowing that I've been able to take and channel what I've learned and put it in a format that now people call the standard for getting to learn Roblox game development is something that I never would have been able to guess was real. It's like literally whenever I hear people say that, oh yeah, like I recommend Brawl Dev on YouTube if someone wants to get started on Roblox game development, because my tutorials on YouTube have been known to be really helpful to a lot of people. I think it's just really cool to see, in my opinion. Yeah, there's no structure with what I'm trying to say here. I was kind of just thinking back, just thinking nostalgically about everything that's happened with this channel. I wonder if I can go to Wayback Machine, because like over the years I have been archiving my Brawl Battle channel, or sorry, not Brawl Battle, Brawl Dev channel, just to see what the channel was like back then when I first started. Let's actually go to the Wayback Machine and see what Brawl Dev used to look like back when we started, because it really didn't feel like that long ago since I started Brawl Dev, but at the same time, it has felt like a really long time. Yo, Dzikjan. Sorry, I don't think I said that name correctly, but thank you so much for the donation. Okay, so the first snapshot of Brawl Battle from 2023 was this one, November 8th. Oh, I want to see if I can actually see this snapshot, because some snapshots I think don't exactly work properly. So this is the earliest snapshot that I can see. Yo, let's see what Brawl Dev used to look like. Okay. Ooh, wait, okay. Brawl Dev, have you heard of Nick Fuentes? No, I have not. Uh-oh. I think it's not working. No. There's got to be one snapshot from here that I know is gonna work. Brawl Dev, you got aura. Thank you, Zabors. Do I have a cat? No, but I have a plushie of a cat that my friend made for me. Wait a minute, what is happening here? So it looks like this link is not exactly working properly, even though I thought it was going to work. Because I tried this before, and I knew it definitely worked before. Don't worry, it's going to work. It's going to work. Brawl Dev Moggs Jandal. Hey, yo! What are you guys talking about right now? Hey, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to a brand new series titled Roblox Advanced Scripting Tutorial. Oh, okay, finally, I found one screenshot that actually works. Okay, guys, are you ready to see prehistoric Brawl Dev? This is Unk Status Brawl Dev. It's very ancient. Okay, so this is what my channel looked like, what day is this? November 23, 2023. So, apparently on this day, I had 645 subscribers, and I only had 14 videos during this time. So, oh my god, this is actually so ancient. I wonder if I can actually look at this playlist. No, this is not gonna work. But yeah, like, oh. Wait, can I actually see what this looks like? I don't know if it's actually gonna load. I think that's just gonna break things. Okay, so I'm not gonna mess with anything. But yeah, as you can see, so the way I structured Brawl Dev before was, you know, the beginner scripting tutorial guide from 2023 on my other channel that I talked about earlier. So it was placed right here. So I'm advertising a playlist from a different channel. And then we have the advanced scripting tutorial guide. There's only 9 episodes here. And I was like 1 month into the channel. So I think episode 9, if I remember correctly, it was... I actually don't remember what episode 9 was. Let's just look back on it really quick. So episode 9 was sounds and sound groups. I just gotta make sure I don't like get myself timed out. Sounds and sound groups. So this is basically what the advanced scripting tutorial guide looked like a month or 2 into the guide. So with that being said, oh, and I also had 5 episodes in the GUI tutorial guide. My most recent episode was scale versus offset on the GUI tutorial guide, which I believe this was episode 4 on the GUI tutorial guide, or episode 5. I think it was episode 5 because it says there's 5 episodes here. Duh. I had a live stream that said let's hang out, had 160 views, and then I directly advertised my other channel. It's really nostalgic to look at this. This was my old banner. I had 2 links here. I wonder if I can see my videos or live. I don't know if I can see any of this stuff actually. So yeah, let me see if I can look at something else. Because I could have sworn there was like an earlier snapshot that I was able to see. Because for some reason, November 8 and November 18 does not work. I thought it did, but oh, I guess this one doesn't work either. Okay, so I think the only available one we can see is November 23rd. So let's kind of jump around a little bit just to see where Brawl Dev is. So February 18, 2024, I believe this was when my Roblox account turned 13 years old. Because I joined Roblox on February 18, 2011. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that sounds about right. Alright, so now we're fast forwarding. Oh, damn it, this link does not work. Okay, I can't see that one. I don't know why some links work and some don't, but... Okay, let's fast forward to April then. April 8, 2024. I believe when I started making videos again on my older channel, it was like April 9. Oh, why does this one not work either? Alright, we just gotta keep selecting links until one of them works. Yo, Brawldev, could you tell us about the last episode for advanced scripting? Any hints? The only thing that I will say about the advanced scripting tutorial guide's final episode, it's a really obvious one. It's an episode that I've been requested to do since basically the start of my channel. So I think it's really obvious what it is. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's basically all the hint that you need. Yo, I'm not walking out of here until I find at least one more snapshot that works. Because a lot of these don't, for some reason. Let's look at July. July was a pretty big month. Oh, does this one work? No, it does not work. None of them work. What is my most successful Roblox game? I did talk about this in a previous stream before, but essentially it was a tycoon game that I created back in 2019 that I didn't know was going to be successful. It did way better than I expected. If you want to take a look at the game, you can view it on my profile. It's called Cybernetic Tycoon. If you go to the original game, it's actually broken. Oh, finally! Okay, there's a link that actually works. But anyways, what I was saying before was, so my most successful game is Cybernetic Tycoon. You can find it on my profile if you want to play it. And yeah. Okay, so I guess this is one of the only other links that I saw that was working. So August 22nd, 2024. So I had about 13,000 subscribers. There was 76 videos. That's insane. Like if you think about how many videos we have right now, it's 96. This was 76. So in the span of one whole year, I made about 20 videos. You can tell how slow I became with the uploads after the first year of when I started uploading Roblox videos. Yo, Computer Math, thank you so much for the donation. Okay, but it looks like the beginner's guide is fully complete. Oh yeah, a month ago I finished my beginner scripting tutorial guide for 2024, and then I started uploading more videos on the channel. Yeah, this one isn't as ancient as the other one, other than, I don't know, having 4.6 thousand subscribers on my other channel, but who cares about that? Nobody cares about my older channel. I just wanted to talk about it for a minute because it was relevant for the time. It was to build up the background. Yeah, I wanted to find a more interesting snapshot, but it looks like a lot of these are broken for some reason. They just don't work. I don't know why they don't. But yeah, that was a little something that I just wanted to show you guys. I guess the only link that does work here is November 23rd. Actually, I want to see if there's one that works in December. Congrats on 100K. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Drop the OnlyFans. I'm not successful enough for OnlyFans. Yo, Braldev, are you going to make an Advanced Plus scripting tutorial? There are many concepts like Region 3, Magnitude, Trigonometric functions, mouse, OOP, metatables, and some other stuff. This is another thing I talked about in a previous stream as well. So, I do not have plans to make a more advanced playlist after the advanced guide. If I ever decide to make a, I don't know, let's say like a paid course in the future that's actually worth my time and effort to put into, then I would say that's the only time I would make an advanced guide. But my channel is sort of going to pivot away from episode by episode tutorials, and I'm gonna go more towards loose educational content plus entertainment. That's sort of the direction that my channel is going to be taking after both the advanced guide and the GUI episode's over. Because if you want to know, the GUI guide also has like one more episode left. Originally I was going to make more episodes, but I'm like, I do not want to make more episodes on the GUI tutorial guide. It's really boring compared to scripting, at least. Okay, well, it looks like none of these links are working either. So, whatever. All right, but what have you all been up to? I know that a lot of you guys are going back to school, so you know, I guess there goes my boost in subscriber count, because a lot of the subscribers that I got did come from the summertime, and now everyone's gonna be going back to school. So, wait, 100 people saw me say Braldev looked depressed. What are you talking about, bro? I mean, I did say when I started Braldev, I kind of was in that period, I guess. I don't know what they're talking about, bro. Yeah, there were some things that I just wanted to express, to talk about. Because again, I'm still trying to process in my head 100,000. 100,000 is a lot of people. And in terms of where the channel's going to be going in the future, stick around and you'll find out. That's kind of the only thing I can say, really. But I'm really excited. Like, I have a lot of videos coming up, and if you're wondering if I'm going to be making a 100K subscriber special, or like some sort of stream, or like game jam, or anything that I can do to make this celebration monumental, I am going to make a 100K subscriber special. It's a 100K subscriber special video. It's in the making currently. I'm like writing the script down. Yeah, I'm writing the script currently. and I created some B-roll footage for it as well. I did some recordings, so that is going to be in the works currently. And as I said, there's going to be a new video that's coming out later this week, and I think this is going to be a really, really good video. I can actually show you guys a little preview, or actually, I don't know if I want to show you guys a preview of the new video. I think I'll rather leave it a mystery. It's going to be coming out later this week anyway, so it's going to be a really good video. I just know that. Would I make a devlog? Maybe. I do plan on making some sort of devlog thing in the future. There was like this game that I was working on with some of my friends that is going to be finished and released very soon. And I do plan to make a devlog on it because I think it would be a really entertaining one for my channel. Again, I cannot really speak too much about it because I want the game to be done first, and then I can talk about it. But yeah, that's basically all I can say. Raldov, your plushie cat will sit on your keyboard and delete your scripts and channel. Oh no, that would be the worst thing to happen. I wouldn't want my freaking cat plush to go to the studio tab and then hit delete channel. That would be terrible. What topics haven't I covered in my tutorials anyway, if any? I have a lot of them listed down actually. In like my document where I showed, or where I like planned out my beginner's guide, my advanced guide, I had one for an expert scripting tutorial guide, but as I said, if I am going to make it, it's not going to be on YouTube. There's quite a lot to talk about. And that's the beauty of Roblox game development and scripting in general, is that there's just so many things that you can talk about. And on my channel, you're definitely not going to find every single thing you're looking for. Like, I just wanted to make videos in the style of content that I would think would be the most helpful for people to learn certain concepts. Like, the way I structure my advanced scripting tutorial guide is definitely not like how other people in the space have done it. Because if I, let's say, made a tutorial on raycasting, so instead of making a tutorial about how to make a gun on Roblox, it's a tutorial about raycasting, the topic, and then I show you how to make a basic gun using raycasting. Or let's say, for camera manipulation, it's a tutorial on camera manipulation, but it's not a tutorial about how to create cutscenes or how to create a spectate GUI, unlike a lot of YouTubers in the space. I don't know, like, can I just rant about the YouTube space with Roblox game development and how, like, soulless it feels? I don't know if that's, like, the right way of describing it, but I've seen channels with, like, thousands of videos that are so, like... Actually, I don't... Yo, I'm not about to rat people out, okay? Like, I think I should probably stop talking now that I still have the opportunity. I'm gonna say it anyways. What are you gonna do about it? So, I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube where they make tutorials on how to make a kill brick, or how to make a checkpoint system, or how to make an obby system. And I'm just like, who actually needs this? You know, when there's already, the tutorial space is already saturated with all of these systems that can be somewhat easy to make if you just ask AI to, like, help you with it, then I don't think you really need a tutorial on how to make a kill brick, I'm gonna be honest. I just thought the Roblox game dev space was a little oversaturated with really easy content. So that's why my approach to how I wanted to teach Roblox game development was I wanted to make really valuable content where if you watched it, you'll actually learn you will actually remember what you learned from watching these videos. And I don't typically make videos on specific frameworks or systems because I think it's more important to learn about the scripting or game development topic itself, and then you can make the systems using the foundational knowledge from that specific topic, if that makes sense. I could just be yapping too much. I don't know. Or I'm just ranting about something that's not even reasonable. You have 1 million visits, or I think you meant... Wait, you have 1 million visits on your first advanced tutorial episode, but in your second, you have, like, half of it. Well, it's 429,000. I don't know where you got the million from. Unless you were talking about the playlist itself. But yeah, I would say one big thing about the advanced scripting tutorial guide that I really do not like is the way I packaged it, especially the beginning. If you looked at my first episode of the advanced scripting tutorial guide, now keep in mind, this was the first video on my channel, but it's really bad. It's not even that bad, really. It's just boring. Like, really, really boring. Like, this is how it starts. First 5 seconds. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the first episode of my Roblox Advanced Scripting Tutorials. Still image. Where's the Newbert intro? Where's the young little Newbert? Okay, like, the audience needs to relate to... to Newbert and have a brain-rotified intro.
Game developer doesn't happen overnight. Young little Newbert doesn't know anything about game development.
Young little Newbert. If I am to ever remake the beginner scripting tutorial guide, because I do know Roblox is releasing their new studio UI that's going to make every single tutorial on the planet obsolete, because it's going to be harder to follow these tutorials once Roblox changes their studio UI. I'm probably going to remake the beginner's guide. And best believe Newbert is going to be a part of it. Okay, Newbert is my bread and butter. He's... I think the reason a lot of you guys can relate to the struggles is because we have this stupid noob that has a propeller hat. Well, you can't see it in this sprite, but he's supposed to have glasses and a Paper Abs t-shirt. Oh, I love Newbert, man. Check my game. People are eating me. Yo, guys, stop eating me. There's like so much to explore in this random game that I found. Okay. Yeah, some people are asking me about the Schlep situation. So, I'm very well aware of the Schlep situation. You know, Roblox child safety stuff. I really don't want to get too much into it. I did feel kind of disgusted about everything that happened this past week. I don't really want to get too involved in it. I just have heard about the horrible stuff that Roblox has been doing to try and protect their image, I guess. But it's only until Roblox started losing a lot of market share that they're like, okay, we're gonna start making slight changes to make the community happy, but not really go through with what people requested to change for the platform, I guess. I don't want to get too involved into it. I just hope Roblox settles their case and fixes all of this mess. I think that's, yeah, I think that's basically all I'm gonna say. Even if Roblox dies, all that learning isn't useless. You still got experience in learning coding in Lua. That is entirely true. Yeah. I mean, I really want to get into development, and I don't want to see the platform die when I really began learning development. That is true. If Roblox goes down, then my channel is basically gonna be dead with it too, unless I pivot towards something different. So, definitely isn't a good look for the platform right now, but I just hope things get better. Alright. I think Minecraft development, you say? I might do Minecraft development, but the thing is, I have no experience with command blocks or redstone. Or maybe a little bit of redstone. I have no experience with command blocks though, or like map designing. So if I were to, let's say hypothetically, okay, Roblox dies like next week. They get sued in court, and then Roblox forcibly shuts down. Very unlikely, but let's say what if that does happen? My channel for Roblox game development is gonna be no more, so I would have to switch over to something different. So I would probably switch to some other type of game development platform, like Unity, Unreal, Godot, Scratch, if I really wanted to, or Minecraft. Minecraft would probably be like the next best thing, maybe. It's probably what I would do. But I don't think if Roblox were to die next week or tomorrow, this would be the complete end of my channel. At least I don't think so. Do C++ tutorials. I am not very good with C++. C++ is really difficult for me. I'm basically just waiting until we hit the 1 hour mark, because we're almost an hour into the stream already. I did not want it to be this long, bro. Would you try Scratch? I mean, I'd give Scratch a try. I've never used Scratch before, but I'd sure be willing to try it. Here. I think I'm gonna end the stream inside the good old log cabin. I do this every single time. Like, most streams that I do, I just end in the log cabin just to see how many people we can fit inside the tiny log cabin at once. So yeah. Python is pretty easy, not gonna lie. Yeah, I did hear from a lot of people when they transition over from Python to Roblox game development, they're like, I know Python, and this Lua stuff is exactly like Python, so it's actually not that hard to learn. It's pretty similar to Lua. Yeah, that is true. It is pretty similar to Lua. Okay. Is this game public? No, it's not. Okay, now I made it public. Alright guys, we are going to end the stream in the good old log cabin. Like, I do have to go pretty soon, but I enjoyed my time just hopping onto the stream, just interacting with you guys. I feel like I should have done like a proper celebration, but I guess that's what the 100k special video is going to be for later. Like I said, it's in the works currently. And I think this is going to be a really cool video as well. But I just wanted to do a stream because we just hit 100,000 subscribers today, and, you know, this is all a collaborative effort because I would not have ever gotten 100,000 subscribers if it wasn't for you guys watching my videos, engaging with them, and, you know, stuff like that. Let's go to the YouTube Cozy House. We always end off every stream here. It's like it's a tradition. Yo, if there's any builders, maybe you guys can make an even better YouTube Cozy House for me, and I can use it for my streams. I don't know if like there's any builders in the chat who'd be down to do that, but yo, we are back. We are back. Oh, and I forgot to get rid of that office building. That was part of the 5th game jam. Slayer. Yo, you're a star creator? Yo, welcome, welcome. Yo, it's already filling up. Yo, like, I just want to end it with everyone here, because I know in that other game I was a part of, not everyone was able to join, because I think the max player count was 15 or something, or 20. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Drop the OnlyFans. Shut up, bro. Over my dead body. Make my channel giveaway. Yeah, I'll give away my channel to one lucky viewer who's watching this right now. You guys can, since I'm uploading way too slow, I think it would only be appropriate to give the channel off to one of you guys and just continue from there. Yes. Yes. More people. I can't move. When the foot reveal, you're never gonna get it. Okay, like guys, Newbert over here is trying to sleep, and you guys are kind of like crushing his face. That's not very respectful. Oh my god, I can't see anything. Oh my god. Yo, Tiger Fade? Hey Braldev, I love your scripting tutorial guide, and I just want to show appreciation and support. Keep up the great work, my man. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it. Okay, and I will not let any of you guys down who are watching the stream right now. We're only just getting started. I'm only gonna get bigger from here. Okay, like 100,000 subscribers. It's one of the biggest milestones a YouTuber can ever accomplish. But we're just getting started. Okay, we gotta get to 200,000. 250, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, 750,000, 1 million. We gotta keep going. Okay, we're only just getting started. It's only now that we're starting to raise a generation of Roblox game developers. Okay. A generation of Roblox game developers who care about their work, who really enjoy the journey, who are very like-minded developers who aspire to keep learning and keep doing amazing things. That's my only hope for everyone who's watching my tutorials. I don't know why I'm acting like some sort of god or something. It's actually like so cringe. Oh my god, I cannot see anyone in this house. Oh my god. 1 million is the goal. Heck yeah, it is. Congrats, bro. Thank you so much, Amancy Burr. I think I'm saying that correctly. I do recognize you, actually. I think we've spoken before. Oh my god. It's actually really nice to see that what is it? Every time we do like a Brawl Dev YouTube Cozy House raid, it just gets bigger every single stream as well. Because I think when we first started doing this, it was not that big. But 100,000 subscribers in, we now have a lot of people. Do you have ventilation in the cabin so we all don't die from the lack of air? I don't know. I'm not the one that built this house. I don't know if anyone would be able to check if that's possible. Yo, give me B tools. I'm about to end it off with... Well, actually... Yo, I'm taking all of you guys to the sky with me. What's the move tool? This one? Is this going to work? Or is this not going to work? I don't think this is going to work. This is actually... Oh my god, this is actually like so... No, they're not moving with the house. They need to move with the house. Oh my god, what am I doing, bro? Oh my god. Yo, DevSpawn gets me. Let's think about this for a minute. It appears that we have 200 people inside of this log cabin. But you might be wondering, what is the underlying physics that go about with having 200 people in one house? Well, I'm glad you asked. Roblox's physics engine is very clanky. You have to treat it like a baby. And so if you were to do something like this, which is using B tools to move it up and down like this, it's not going to exactly work, because I think this is local-sided, but I could be wrong about this. No, this is server-sided. It's just Roblox's physics doesn't take into account people's position with respect to the house as I reposition it. I would have to use something like run service to be able to update everyone's positions and move the house up with the people inside as well. I sound like a nerd. Oh my god. Alright. Okay. Alright. Let's all get out of here. Get out of this house. All right, well, let's all end the stream out here. We're about, I think we just reached an hour into the stream, so I think this is probably the most appropriate way to end the stream. All right, all 125 people watching the stream, thank you all so much for tuning in to this 100,000 subscriber stream. Just to show you guys one more time, we are now at... Oh, I lost a subscriber. Damn it! Okay, no. I still kept getting the subscribers. Okay, so, just to recap one more time, we are now at 100,300... Oh, wow, that keeps going up. 100,300 subscribers. That is insane. Now, this is going to be a landmark for anyone who is going to be watching this in the future. After these entire 22 months, we've now made it. We have now hit the 6 digits, which is something a lot of people, I guess, are not able to achieve, and I'm very blessed and I'm very fortunate to be in this position. And I only hope that for any of you guys who are watching right now, whether you've stuck around with me on this journey since the beginning, or if you just subscribed recently and you've now hopped onto this journey, I can't thank you all enough. Like, all 100,000 of you who have watched my videos, who've engaged with them, who've left a comment, who've subscribed, who've engaged with my community inside of my Discord server, gotten help, made games, provided help, you know, all of those things. Every single thing that you've done for this community, whether you actually were directly a part of the community or you've been directly involved with my channel, every single person has contributed to where we are now with this channel and also with this community. And I can't thank you all enough for where we've now landed. 100,000 is not a small number. It's a very serious number. So I just wanted to say that before we conclude the stream. And now, the next goal, I don't know what the next milestone is going to be, but it's probably going to be 200,000. I don't know when we're going to reach 200,000, but it's probably going to be a very, very long time from now. So I want this to be a stream and also just a period in my channel to remember. So with that, this has been the 100,000 subscriber special stream, and make sure you all are looking forward to the 100,000 subscriber special video that I'm going to be releasing sometime soon this month. I can't say when, but sometime soon this month. But this has been Brawldev. And now I'm about to be crashing out. Thinking about 100,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for tuning into the stream. I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone. See you all around. Bye. Oh, I did not even put the end stream thing. Okay, there we go. Pro streamer here. All right, take care, everyone. See you later.